Ladies and gentlemen, I have yet another hot take from Cloud Field Day 24, post-Pure Storage, post-Pure Storage for the most part here, and I've got with me
Guy Currier, Futurum Group.
So, Guy, you had some opinions about especially things like in the application realm when it came to what Pure Storage presented today.
I mean, what is this all about, John? What it's all about, if you're thinking about the storage infrastructure and making it run more smoothly or more easily or improving the operator experience or any of those sorts of things, it's really ultimately to serve an application, to serve users trying to do things, or systems trying to do things. Sometimes it's like that. And so one of the big headaches, I think, not just for operators, but for architects, for application managers, for those deploying and managing storage, one of the really big headaches is lining up all the different requirements for an application. It's not just the user experience alone, it's the fact that you have compliance, you have security, there's all these things that you need to do to protect the business or to protect the enterprise or the initiative or whatever it is, while still maintaining a fluid user experience. And this is more difficult, became more difficult as cloud and hybrid environments started to be deployed, as new technologies started to be added, but you couldn't always upgrade or you didn't always want to upgrade older technologies. All of these things create for a more complex infrastructure. So any way to provide a certain measure of unification so that you can set policies across all kinds of storage infrastructure, set the policies once, maybe you need to apply them, whether automated or manually, from application to application, but nonetheless, it's a single policy, a single definition, not multiple ones that you need to either manage or keep updated, all that sort of thing. So that was my biggest takeaway from this, was we were really down in the weeds to a certain degree as to how a pure storage landscape might be constructed and then managed, but it really was serving that ultimate interest of the enterprise or the organization in serving an application's needs with minimal disruption and maintaining productivity, maintaining service levels, all that other sort of stuff. So I saw them addressing that. I see them addressing that problem as a vision, and that's my hot take.
Well, and as you said, vision may not necessarily be there right at this moment, but you can definitely see that they've got a long-term vision for this particular plan, and that they're willing to go forth and execute on that plan.
Oh yeah, to be clear, I'm applying this application viewpoint and sort of institutional viewpoint on what really was a pretty technical presentation. When they talked about compliance, it really had to do with a couple of technical areas and elements of compliance, like taking snapshots, like auditability. Auditability is really data, but how you do that with the support of the storage infrastructure. So I'm applying that layer on top of a vision that is clearly intended to make the operator's life easier, but what is that operator serving? That operator is ultimately serving that business interest expressed in the application.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was yet another hot take here from Cloud Field Day 24. Thanks a lot, Guy, for your opinion. And
thanks for having me.
Look forward to more videos coming from Cloud Field Day 24. Thanks a lot.